I'm Ed Kelley, editor of the Oklahoman. The surprise about the census in Oklahoma is there's really no surprise. Not that the first look at the 2010 census isn't important. It'll be used to redraw congressional, legislative, and judicial districts, among other things. And the many snapshots it provides Oklahoma and where it needs to go in the future are invaluable. But at first glance, we don't know much we didn't already know. For example, the census shows the suburbs of Oklahoma City and Tulsa far outpace growth in the rest of the state. But that's been true for well more than 30 years and close to 40. Just go back to desegregation in the early 1970s, and the biggest beneficiaries then and now are the suburbs and the perception they have better, safer schools. At the same time, according to the new census, Hispanics are the largest non-white majority in Oklahoma, having grown by 85% in the past 10 years. Yet that was pretty easy to predict, because in some places large and small, all you need to do is open your eyes and take a look around. Still, Hispanics, with less than 9% of the population, have hardly overrun our state despite the outcry of some nativists. The new census also shows Oklahoma City has grown to almost 580,000 people. Meantime, Tulsa continues to shrink, down to 391,000 residents. The gap between the two cities is the largest since statehood. And here's a prediction. Tulsa will never, ever make up the difference, at least not in my lifetime. Still, the population gap between the two cities has been occurring over time. All the latest census data did was confirm it. Even if the 2010 census didn't tell us much new, it should prompt policymakers and others to develop a serious roadmap on what it will take to grow Oklahoma. These include policies at the state capitol and in cities large and small that will prompt creation of good private sector jobs. And it includes much higher expectations for our public schools. All of this takes time, but commit to a smart strategy, and maybe someday we in Oklahoma will surprise ourselves by how much we've grown compared to just about everywhere else.